South Georgia, welcome back, and thank you so much for sticking around. Well, if you or someone you know is interested in learning skill sets needed to become a photographer, then stick around because the founder of Blk Girls Shoot is joining us now with details surrounding their photography summit. So Mecca Clark, welcome to Town and Country. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Of course, of course. So you actually drove up from Atlanta.
Yes.
So that's awesome. But I hear that you're always in South Georgia, right?
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you do?
So I am a brand photographer and educator based in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. I do have family around here, but I do spend a lot of my time in the like greater Atlanta area.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So tell us about the inspiration behind Blk Girls Shoot and how this summit came to life.
Well, do you have permission to keep it real?
Yes.
Okay,
please.
Awesome. Well, when back in 2023, oh my God, the years go by so fast. They
really do.
Back in 2023, I was at a place in my business where everything was going well. However, like a lot of people, I just felt really alone. Like when you're building a business, sometimes it's just like not everybody's doing exactly what you're doing. So I was editing alone, facing hardships, problems, that I would have loved a nice soundboard to have somebody else to talk to about it. And so at one point in time, I was going to a lot of events and going to workshops. However, I didn't see anybody that truly looked like me that I can relate to, have certain conversations with. And so in a dream, it was so audible, and I'm not one of those. It was so loud. God said to me, he said, I need you to start this. And you wanting this, and I hear the desires of your heart, but I need you to go ahead and just put pen to paper and do it. And so I did it. And that in 2023, we launched it. I launched the flyer. I launched everything. I set up the sales page. I said, you guys, I'm doing this. Sign up. And to my surprise, over 150 girls signed up in a matter of 2 hours. And I was mind blown. I was like, wow, God, okay, this is real. And so just staying with it. Since then, we've continued to grow. And now we're in our third year, adding in educational component where it's now a 2-day summit instead of just being a 1-day networking event. But that was the foundations of realizing that there was a need in this space and that people needed community. People wanted the education. People wanted to grow, or girls wanted to grow.
So who is your ideal attendee for the summit, and what can they expect from it?
So my ideal attendee is young Black female photographers who are excited and passionate about wanting to grow in this space, who need education and want community. Okay,
and so tell us the small but important details. When is it? Where is it? What time? Those things.
Yes, so it's happening April 11th to April 12th. It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia at the Chill Studios over on Murphy Street. If you know, you know. So it's going to be there. Day 1 is going to be all things education. So bring your camera, come excited, bring your notebook. And day 2, be ready to learn from industry experts and network with some amazing girls in this space.
Now, is it beginner friendly, or do you already have to have some basic knowledge?
No, not at all. You can come in with no knowledge whatsoever. And if you just have an interest and just a passion to learn, then this is the space for you. Definitely beginner friendly.
Yeah, okay. And I know that you mentioned that you are adding a new aspect of it when it comes to like hands-on learning. So how important do you feel that is?
Oh, it's extremely important. So when it comes to learning and education, it's one thing to learn from other people, but it's also one thing to actually put, like I said, pen to paper and really get in the field and learn. So with the education component, we're going to be doing a photo walk, meaning you're going to be able to actually come and shoot other models. We're going to be doing education on bringing industry experts to talk about branding, marketing, foundations of business and what it takes to actually build and run a creative business in general.
Perfect. Okay, so last thing.
Yes.
What advice would you give to young photographers who aspire to start a summit like you did, just off of being faithful to God?
Yeah. Well, any advice I would give to anyone is just to keep going, right? This business gets hard. Any business is challenging. I often say you have to choose your heart sometimes, because no matter what you choose, of like choosing the heart of not doing it and not showing up and not really walking in the things that you're purposed to do, versus actually doing it and applying the work, right? Once you're faced with the challenges, you're only going to get better and you're only going to continue to grow. So I say just do it even when it's hard, and just keep keep going, keep showing up for yourself. And that's really it.
Yes, Mecca, you are doing it, girl. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on year 3. I speak nothing but life and longevity over your business, and just continue to keep doing what you're doing. Yes. You already got it. You already know what to do.
Yes, no, same to you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you so much.
Of course. And we'll have all of her information posted on our website at waob.com. But don't go away just yet. Coming up, the life of a